Hello everyone. So myself Sujit Patel, and I am a technical architect for Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS and Informatica MDM project. Together with me, I have my team members, Kalpana, Pratiksha, and Dhirendra. So they will help on the today presentation in more detail. So let's try to understand what is the agenda we have for today. So today's agenda is that suppose if there is a running project where we have the multiple secure agents which are secure, basically supporting the different connections which are being used in the different CDI kind of pipeline. So in some use cases, suppose we want to replace the existing secure agent, we want to move secure agent from one place to other place or one server to other server, then what could be its impact and how we can basically take care of these changes in our real-time running projects. So that part we are going to see in the today's session. And I would like to invite now Pratiksha and Kalpana. You can share your screen and you can start from starting.
Thank you, Sujit sir. Now we'll be sharing the screen.
Yeah, we can see your
Yeah,
screen. You can
okay,
start.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Pratiksha.
So, like Sujit sir said, that I, Kalpana, and Dhiren sir are going to discuss some more topics on Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. Up till now, we were covering some topics, and we are going to cover some more topics now. So, the agenda for today's discussion is what changes are needed when deploying new secure agent and removing the old secure agent in IDMC. So basically, when the old secure agent is deployed in the machine and we want to add on new secure agent, so how do we do that process? Because it is going to be a long process because the old secure agent would be integrated with a lot of applications. So that process we have to see that how that process is done. Yeah. Moving on to the next slide. So here what it says is to deploy a new secure agent and remove the old one in IDMC. So we need to install the new agent. Yes, like I said, add it to the appropriate secure agent group. There are different secure agent group. So we have to see that what secure agent group that secure agent goes to. Then we have to see that it assures the connections and the tasks are configured to use the new agent. And then we have to stop and then uninstall the old agent because we have already installed the new agent. So now what there is no requirement left of the old agent. So now we have to finally install the new agent and decommission the old agent. So next what it says is detailed breakdown of the process. So first step is we have to deploy the new secure agent. Okay, we have to install. This is what this step is says about. Then the next step is we have to configure the connections and tasks. The secure agent will have its own connections and tasks, so we have to configure them. The third steps it says is we have to migrate the workflows, connections, and tasks to the new agent. So this is all the technical process that we have to do while configuring the new secure agent. Fourth step it says is we have to secure agent requirements. So there will be some requirements of the secure agent that we have to see whether the those requirements are being fulfilled or not, and we have to make sure that all the requirements of the secure agents are fulfilled so that then only it will be able to function properly. The last step says is decommission old secure agent. So when the new secure agent has been downloaded and all the requirements have been fulfilled, then there is no requirement left of the old secure agent. So it can be decommissioned or it can be removed. The next step says is deploying the new secure agent. So the first step is download and install. It is a very simple step. We have to go to the download button and we have to download the secure agent installer from the IICS portal. So it can be on the same machine or it can be on the new machine. That actually depends on the memory that is present on the same machine or the new machine. The second step is register the agent. So now we have downloaded this new secure agent. So we have to register it. For it, there is a token basically that we have to copy, and that token is very important because that token only we have to while doing the registration. So now I would like to call Kalpana to explain more about this process. Yeah, thank you.
So yes, we have a third step in that, like how we secure agent group, like we have to add to secure agent group. For that, we have to add the new secure agent to the secure agent group that we want to use for our task and connections. After that, we have to verify the accessibility. For that, we have to ensure that the new agent can access all necessary resources, including databases, files, and network path as the old agent could have. So these are the things that we have include the databases, files, and network for the old agent also have. Now after that, we move to the next step, which is how we configuring the connections and tasks. For that, we have a three steps. First step is that update the runtime environment. Second, we have test connection and task. And third, we have update connection credentials. So we have to move to the first step, update runtime environment. In that, we have to ensure that connections and tasks are configured to use the new secure agent group as the runtime environment. We have to ensure the connection and task for the configuration. After that, we have to test the connection and task that we have to verify the working or not. For that, we have to test the connection and task to verify that they are working correctly with the new secure agent. So these are the simple steps. After that, we have to update the connections and credentials we have. So for that, we have to store the connection properties on the original secure agent and update the connection credentials on the organization pages and select the new secure agent. So these are the three steps for configuring the connection and task. Go to the next slide, please. Now we have a third step, which is how we migrate workflows, connections, and tasks to the new agent. So for that, we have two points we have. Like first, we have to update and task configuration, and second, we have to test the connectivity. So first, if we have any task, any mapping or workflows that were running on the old secure agent, should now be updated to point to the new secure agent. This can typically be done in the task or workflow settings in the Informatica Cloud Console that test the task to ensure that work properly with the new agent. So this is the simple step that we have to update the configuration. After that, we have to test the connectivity. For that, we have to ensure that the new secure agent has the proper network connectivity and can access the required data, sources, and services that we want to the new secure agent. After that, we have to secure the agent what are the secure agent requirement we have. So for that, we have to ensure that the new machine meets the secure agent requirement, such as including such as CPU cores, RAMs, and disk space. So these are the requirement that we have for the secure agent. So now I will go to the next slide. So now I would like to the Dhiren sir, who will explain this update connection by the help of the picture.
Okay, thanks, Kalpana. So basically, these two screenshots, whatever we have attached here, it's part of the previous discussion in the which will be how to migrate the workflow connections and all. So basically, we can see here in the first screen we have one maplet created where we have a input and output, and we are just concatenating the first name and last name and outputting it as a full name. So in this one, in this maplet also we need to update the connection because we have changed our secure agent. So in this connections part we will use the newly created connections with the new secure agent. And here in the bottom right we have those different workflows. We can click on these workflows, and then there also we can edit the connections, and so that the new connection created with the new secure agent will be used, and that will be published, so that in the subsequent application it reflects the changes and the connections are made. Move on to the next slide. So the last part of our uninstalling the secure agent, meaning we are decommissioning the old secure agent. So for that one we have 4 steps. So first is to stop the old agent. So we need to stop the old secure agent which is already running, and before uninstalling it. Otherwise, we cannot install because it's already running and the files are being used, right? So if we are trying to uninstall it without stopping it, it will fail. So first we have to stop the old agent, and then for the next step we have uninstall the old agent. So because we need to uninstall the old agent, we can go to that server where this old agent is installed, and from there we can click and we can choose that secure agent, and then we can uninstall it. So now the third step is remove from secure agent group. So because this secure agent already configured in the secure agent group also, so we need to remove them from the secure agent group as well. And then the last and concluding step is verify decommissioning. So now we need to make sure that whatever secure agent we had uninstalled is properly uninstalled, so and the references are removed properly. For that reason we need to do the verification of decommissioning. So in this process we need to ensure that the old agent is no longer running, and that connections and tasks are using the new agents. And also we need to make sure that the whatever task and connections we have, that is using the new secure agent, and there are no usage of the old secure agent, and it is removed properly. That's all we have for today. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, thanks Dhirendra and entire team. Now we can
Thank
stop
you,
the
everyone.
recording for today.